If you scroll through pagan social media long enough, you'll start to believe you need 10 acres of forest, a longhouse, and enough firewood to burn down a city block. You live in a 600 square foot apartment with a roommate that asks too many questions and a lease that strictly forbids open flames. So does this mean you're a bad heathen? Does Thor ignore you because you don't have a fire pit? No. Today, we're building an urban altar. We're stripping away the LARP, digging into theology, and figuring out how to bring the old gods into an apartment without losing your security deposit. First, we have to address the comments section before it happens. Now, there's a loud majority of people that are going to say that our ancestors didn't use electronic candles. And they'll probably even say that plastic isn't sacred. Here's the reality. Ark heathens were travelers, traders, and guests. They didn't carry cathedrals on their back. They carried sacred items in their pockets. The concept of a fixed altar is actually more Christian than it is heathen. In old days, the altar isn't as decorative. It's a workspace. It's a threshold. A place where the gifting cycle happens. A space where you can gift and receive a gift. You have an altar. Let's look at the three enemies of an urban pagan: space, fire, and privacy. Fire is essential to our rituals. It transforms the offering. But your landlord really doesn't care about your piety. He cares about his or her building insurance. Don't feel guilty about using electric candles. Light is a symbol of the presence of the gods. If the intent is reverence, then the electron is as holy as a carbon. Alternatively, use scent. An essential oil diffuser or a wax warmer transform a solid into a gas. It rises to the gods just like smoke. It's the same physics, just least compliant. Maybe you have roommates who wouldn't understand, or family visiting who are judgmental. You need the stealth altar, something that's hidden in plain sight. On the outside is decor. To you, the statue of a raven isn't just a cool goth aesthetic, it's Hugin. The bowl holding your keys, that's your blot bowl. The magic is in your recognition of the object, not the object itself. In the woods, you pour an offering on the earth. In the fourth floor walk up, pouring mead on the floor just attracts ants. Get a house plant. Dedicate it to the landveti, the land spirit. These are the spirits of your apartment complex. If you don't have a plant, pour the offering down the sink. But do so with reverence. Run the water, thanking the waters for carrying the gift to the sea. Don't just dump and run. Ritualize the disposal. Finally, let's talk about the vibe. There's a pressure to make your altar look like a piece from the Norseman, but if you live in Chicago, London, New York, bringing in a bunch of dried leaves and twigs doesn't connect you to your environment. It just makes your apartment dusty. We are animists. We believe everything has a spirit. That includes the concrete, the steel, and the glass that surrounds you. Your altar should reflect where you are. Don't import a forest you don't live in. Use the bones of the city. A piece of granite from a local park. Iron for protection. Glass for clarity. If you honor the land spirits of the city, give them a seat at the table. An urban altar shouldn't look like a cottage. It should look like a fortress. So, what does this look like at 7 a.m. on a Tuesday before a commute? It's simple. You wake up, you create a sacred space, not by drawing a circle with a sword, but by clearing the clutter and turning on a light and pouring a gift. You speak to the powers. You thank them for strength to face the grind. You thank the ancestors who survived much harder winters than this one. And then you go to work, because the altar isn't the destination, it's the changing station. Your practice is defined by your relationship with the gods, not your relationship with an interior designer. If the gods can cross the Bifrost, they certainly can cross the threshold to an apartment. I want to know what the urban heathen army is building. So in the comments below, share with me the most modern thing that is on or near your altar. I'll be responding to the most creative setups.